would you be uncomfortable if a guy started crying in front of you?
I think it depends on like the context. If
So
it's
after sex,
if you're crying because the sex was good, then let's
he's
take it.
crying because in primary 5 he got beat by one guy named Marcus. Nice woman.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate.
Don't touch me. I'm not consenting to this.
That's why the pillow's already on his lap.
Yes.
Everyone
yes.
has their own shit to deal with, and it's more of a matter about like, hey yo, just feel your shit, man. Like if you gotta feel something, you gotta cry. You know, you gotta get naked. Just go for it.
But don't make me close one more door.
I don't wanna hurt anymore.
Line, please.
Stay in my.
Stay in my arms.
If you care, dare.
I don't know
Or
the
must
song, man.
I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing if I don't have you.
Welcome back to the Liquor Car Show, the world's number one podcast filmed in an actual bar. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have two musicians with me. If you can't tell, from that
Excellent performance from none other than Miss Debbi. Say hi.
Hi.
And next to her, obviously, we have the one and only Mr. Daniel Sid.
Aloha.
And obviously today we are in a very special place because we're not just in a bar, we are in the hottest new club in town, Prism, which has provided us with a lot of food, a lot of drinks. So do check them out the next time you're looking for a night out. I guarantee that you will have fun and maybe even see us there. What do you guys think? When are we going Prism next? You guys want to go party?
Go ah.
Let's go ah. Let's go.
I mean, since we're already here, might as well just party now, right?
Bro, you got guest list or not, bro?
Remember last time there was this whole thing about guest list? It's not a thing anymore, sir. Last time we was club.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's really not.
I mean, I don't actually club that often. I can count on one hand.
Don't say that, dude. We're at Prism.
Sorry. I heckin' love clubbing.
Hacking love clubbing. That's a quote by Miss Debbi, ladies and gentlemen. Hacking love clubbing. If you're listening to us on Spotify, be sure to make sure to follow us and rate us 5 stars. And if you're watching us, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below your dick size. Yes, you guys are all dudes. I know.
Can we standardize like what unit of measurement?
Yes. iPhones.
Okay, let's not bring a brand into this. So if it wasn't iPhones, I would say let's do staple bullets. How's that?
Staple bullets.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, but then there's also the smaller ones or the bigger ones.
Yeah.
There's different thicknesses.
You know what? I'll leave that up to you guys.
Let's go with paper clips.
Paper clips. But there's also different sizes.
different
of it.
sizes.
So the
How about
triangular metal ones.
Binder clips.
Why not just
but it's
ruler?
different
sizes.
Guys,
Yeah, they're
come
different
on.
sizes.
Ruler lah.
No lah. Use ruler.
There's also different sizes.
Use ruler to measure a cock
15
size.
15 cm rulers, 20 cm rulers, 30 cm
It
rulers.
doesn't matter. The measurements are still like the same.
No. We're talking about something to use as a unit of measurement.
Okay.
Not a unit of measurement.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't get the memo.
Mentos.
Mentos.
Okay, yeah, Mentos.
How many Mentos?
How many Mentos is your dick?
No, but then there's the small.
What?
Eclipse.
No, there's like the chewies.
You know, the chewies.
Okay, then the regular
Aren't they all the
Mentos.
same size?
No, the
there's
Chewies-
a
the
small one.
Chewies
There's
are
like
not.
it comes in like little beads.
This is fucking Skittles, dude.
Debbie, can you not do this motion with your hands? It's offensive to me. It's very
Why?
offensive to me.
Is it because you can't do it now with your right hand?
Yes, it's because I can't do it with my right hand. But my left hand is still completely free, so I still disappoint.
Until I'm done with you.
What's up with her? Like she's been here and she's been super like aggressive.
She's very ready to stab him. She's very ready.
like she's very ready to stab me.
I like how every single time you are defeated, you take off your glasses.
No, because it's like like I don't want to see it coming. I don't want to see it coming.
Today, I want to ask the ladies and gentlemen here about crime. About
Okay.
crime.
No, not crime.
Oh, crying.
Crying.
Fucking
yeah.
enunciate, you little bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I'm not like on a podcast or what.
I thought we were going crime watch. I was ready.
I don't have any crimes. Oh, wait, I think I have something later, but okay. So crying, right? So
Yes.
before we go to the gentleman over here, let's go to Miss Debbi. So,
Yes.
What is your impression of a guy crying? Not. I don't want you to pretend like you're a guy crying. I'm saying like, what do you think
about
I
men
was-
that cry?
I thought you were asking her to make
Yeah, I was like,
It was like-
am I supposed
But
to-
can we see that first? Can we have an
Okay,
impression
okay.
of a guy crying?
No, I can't. How do like I think it's like okay, men usually don't really bawl their eyes out, right? So it's always the
Only after sex, yeah.
it's like the little tear, like
Stoic.
yeah, like
Stoic.
like the I'm not crying, but you know I'm tearing. It's the onion. Onion. Yeah.
Right, but what do you think? Would you be uncomfortable if a guy started crying in front of you? Like if I started crying in front of you?
I honestly think it depends on like the context.
Right.
If
So
it's
after sex.
I-
After sex, she's
okay,
like,
if you're
he's narrowed
crying,
it down.
if you're crying because the sex was good, then okay,
No,
man,
he's-
I'm gonna
he's
take it.
crying because in primary 5 he cannot beat by one guy named Marcus.
I don't really get
The
how
sex
that.
reminded.
That was a bit too specific as well.
Yeah, like,
The sex reminded.
are you trying to say I'm violent in bed?
I don't know.
Bruh, you don't know me. Don't like say it.
No,
Like,
I'm just saying the guy crying because a guy named Marcus used to bully him in primary 5. So like, you know, he's crying.
Him.
him. Okay,
A friend of mine.
okay, honestly, I'm a very empathetic person. So I mean if he tells me that like, yeah, okay, like this
No,
is
but
like,
wouldn't it be weird, right? You just finish and he's like, yeah, you know, last time in primary 5 there was this guy, Marcus.
okay, I'm honestly pretty fucking sure that nobody would actually like say that. Like, I mean if it's more like I've got a pee.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm trying to tell my story
what
here.
you're saying is too true for it to not be too specific for it to not be.
Yeah,
true.
like it's too specific, you know? It's like if somehow after sex you start crying and it reminds you of something bad, okay, I would try and understand the situation lah.
Right.
I mean if it happens like every fucking time we have sex, then obviously like then that's gonna be a fucking problem lah. Right? I mean if it's like a one-off thing and
Right,
like
you've heard enough about Marcus at that
You
point.
think this guy when he jerks off, he has 2 boxes of tissue.
Oh yeah, because you wouldn't want to get jizz in your eye, bro. You wouldn't want to get you wouldn't want to get jizz in your eye.
how do you know so much?
No, like imagine, like I'm thinking, like like after he cries, game with you. I'm thinking, what about if he cries when he jerks off?
Yeah.
Like when he finishes, then he's got one dirty.
No, but what if you
How does he go to the toilet? It's like this.
the crab.
It's a crab. Just jizz and tears. Yo, jizz and tears, bro. That's gonna be my next single, bro. Jizz and tears. Okay. Well, now imagine that, right? Imagine that, right?
Sorry, I'm still imagining a guy crabbing to the.
What happened to him? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So you be empathetic, okay? But
Yeah.
I think yeah. Well, okay. What if like a guy just like cries very easily? Because I'm actually a
crybaby.
not a crybaby. I'm an emotional person. You know, I'm not afraid to cry. You know,
which is good.
Yeah.
I think it's more admirable for a guy to actually like let out their feelings as opposed to
after
like
they come.
sure, but no. In all honesty, I think it's great.
Yeah.
That you cry. Like I don't understand why there's this stigma on like you know like why men can't or shouldn't cry.
No, because I think it's like, oh, don't be a bitch, dude. Like, why are you crying, dude? It's kind of like
Okay,
that.
but what are you crying about?
What's that?
What are you
I think
crying
what-
about?
what-
In
are you
B5,
crying
there was
about?
this guy named Marcus.
I'm
he was
starting
the
to feel like
he
this
was
is a
the-
story that he went through.
No, I was supposed to be the captain. He was supposed. My friend was supposed to be the captain of the badminton team.
Okay.
Right. Then you know Marcus got it just because he's just like more handsome. I heard. So then he cries about it. He cries about it.
You're in primary school, okay lah.
Yeah, I mean primary school. Is, yeah.
No, as in like he's, let's say he's your partner. He's a partner and he will cry, right, about this thing constantly.
So, Clement, you're single, right?
What? What? Yeah, yes. If you must know.
Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
I think that's the answer to your
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about me, dude.
Sorry,
It's my friend.
sorry,
Yeah,
your friend-
we just had the impression that you're just talking about yourself, man.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's not true. I don't know a guy named Marcus Wang. But okay, so when you talk about like guys crying and everything like that, right? Do you think okay, so let's talk about lads, right? Right. When's the last time you cried? Like really
So
proper
I
cry?
cried. Okay, so I teared up, but I had to like finish the song.
Yeah.
So it was really just after my mom had passed away, and I had my first like major concert in Singapore. So I sold out Scape, and there was a few hundred people there. And then we were getting towards the end of the show, and I was playing my first track. It was literally my last song. I was playing Greener Grass as the encore track, and always an emotional song.
Spotify.
Always an emotional song for me.
Should have streamed it then.
But when I looked up into the audience, I saw my dad in the audience, and he was crying. And that shit choked me up, man. That shit like choked me up so hard. And I was right about, I had to hit like the highest note of the song, and I could feel like my throat like tightening up a little bit already. Managed to power through it, and then I immediately walked off stage. Yeah, just like collect myself a little bit, because after that you have to go and like take photos with everyone, like sign stuff, and I was like, yeah, I need to like just like get a hold of everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. What about you? When was the last time you cried? I feel like I'm like the host now. Tell me. Oh no, I'm a therapist now. Like,
Yeah, we're therapy.
Yeah.
So there's a guy named Marcus. No,
Enough with the Marcus.
well, okay. In all honesty, it's not hard for me to get emotional. I think. Well, this is a super small thing, but I cried at Zed. I was recently, I saw him perform live.
Every small thing, like I think that's like you should like that should be your catchphrase now.
Every small thing.
Yeah, every small thing.
Every small thing.
Yeah.
That should be my new single then.
Yes.
Instead of just jizz and tears.
No, but
follow up.
Follow up. Like make it
Okay.
like a episode thing,
Do a whole EP.
Yeah, do a whole
Okay.
EP.
It'll be a short one.
Well,
this was in this was in Jakarta. Nicole, why in a cup?
You left
Just my back,
you left
man.
him alone with us.
Yeah, I just get bullied at this point. No, it was in Jakarta when I was at a festival, and then Zed performed, and for some reason, right, like he
Is it
played.
a short trip?
Yes, of course, it's a short trip. Get new jokes, bitch. 2 more episodes to do this fucker. No, I'm kidding. For some reason he played Clarity, right? And then I for some reason started crying, and I turned to my lads, right? And I just started hugging. I was like, bro, I fucking love you guys, bro. Then we all started crying. But yeah, it No, I wasn't even like buzzed or whatever, because this was during the 3rd day, and then I was just like so sad it was ending. It was a great experience and everything like that. But when I would say like I legit sad cry, right? This was at a kind of a very very difficult time in my life where I was still in school,
trying to graduate, trying to get my stuff done.
This was also when the show had started as well, so there was a lot of fires to put out, and I wasn't really used to it then. And then at the same time, I was working for my family business, driving a lorry around. So I was working like crazy to the point where like
it was a lot. It was a lot, and I think for whatever reason, my mom and I always butt heads. We always butt heads, and it was a time where like we want like a bit of like a cold war lah, a bit of a cold war within them. Trying to like just not deal with that, because I was very stressed out. So obviously it's on me to kind of give her some slack, because it's not her fault for me to feel that way, right? But I was fucking stressed out. So I think there was one day I came home after work, and I was fucking like knackered, like fucking tired, right?
I heard something else.
I wasn't naked. Why would I be naked after work?
Sorry.
They provide transport.
Naked.
Yeah, they provide transport, okay? I don't have to take the MRT. I will be clothed, okay? Right? So, no,
So this is when I like broke down on the floor crying, right? Because I walked into my room after work, sweaty, tired, smelling like seafood and shit like that. And I saw 2 new pillows on my bed. And then I kind of literally just dropped onto my knees, because to give you guys some context, my mom overheard that my pillow is pretty much like 1 centimeter thick, which is
a lot, by the way. 1 centimeter is a lot. All right.
1 centimeter thick, right? So it was doing nothing, and my neck fucking hurt, and I didn't have time to go out and like fucking pillow shop.
So when I saw those pillows there, I was like, fucking hell, like something that I said in passing. Then she bothered to go out and get a pillow. I got very touched by that. Then I like literally like
Broke down on the floor, started crying and everything like that. And after that, me and my mom had a talk and we reconciled after that lah. Yeah, so that was the last time I cried. This was just fucking a few months ago. My life, I realized, I remember, this is obviously something I'm very grateful for. It moves really quickly. I'm at that age where things just kind of, it's a lot of go, and trying to catch up, trying to play catch up as well. So, yeah, that was the last time I cried. What about you, Debbi? When was the last time you cried, and not for views or for OnlyFans?
Oh, yo, hey man.
you have an OnlyFans to shout out, by the way?
No.
Oh, no?
Can you shout out mine?
No? Okay, then.
Okay, follow Daniel City on
Daniel
his
City,
OnlyFans account.
OnlyFans.
That's DANIELSIDDY.
Bring it.
Premium content coming soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Bring. Remember to bring two boxes of tissues, separate ones.
You know,
Yes.
this is gonna be it's quite funny. And like I think last week or this week, an article by Bandwagon came out.
Yeah.
And I think my latest single, Black Hearts, was named one of
Black Hearts available on Spotify. Be sure
That's
to stream
right.
it. Excellent song.
It was named one of the 7 top hits of Singapore's music this year.
Oh, damn, congratulations.
Thanks. But there was one
I
there's
can't
one
clap
very
for it.
sus line in the review
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
that was something about preparing a box of tissues,
Oh,
which
right.
was meant to be for tears.
Yeah, for tears.
Oh, okay.
When my friends saw that, they immediately started screenshotting me. And
No, I'm
sending it to
imagining the editors like, yeah, let's go.
Let the puns begin.
I'm sorry, Bandwagon. I love you guys. my friend, pointed it out.
They meant for
and
it to be wholesome, lah.
Yeah, my friend pointed it out. I just couldn't unsee it after that.
Right, so when's the last time you cried, you nice woman?
Hey, thanks. I appreciate.
Don't touch me.
the love. So,
I'm not consenting to this.
That's why the pillow's already on his lap.
you see it just go like this, right?
It's comfortable. It's comfortable. And if what they're saying is true, what has been saying is true, if I was to get a fucking hard on also, they couldn't tell because it's small.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, whatever lah. Whatever the fuck you wanna say.
I've got a very good comeback for you to tell your friends.
Yep.
If anyone ever says your dick's small like a Tic Tac, you just reply, that's why your mom's breath's so fresh.
Nice. Sick, dude. That's sick. Yeah.
Okay, so the last time I really bawled my eyes out was actually during a gig. I was singing at a warehouse, and for some reason, it was on the song Chasing Cars. And I was actually going through a very tough time then. And for some reason, like, the lyrics kind of just spoke to me, because, if I lay it here, would you lie with me and just forget the war? I think that was like a line that...
You seem very good, sir.
Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, but it just kind of, I don't know, hit me, and I just bawled my eyes out when I was on stage, and like my entire band was like, what's going on with her? But they were really nice. They were like, it's okay, like Debs, like just get off the stage for a while, take your time, and then one of the musicians actually took over and like sang on my behalf. So I think at that point I was just really like upset with not, I guess, attaining what I want to get, like in life in general, yes, COVID was like a fucked up period for, I guess, a lot of, again, creatives, musicians, artists, and I think that really like took a toll, on us, like for like that whole 2 years, and that's what really triggered like, like everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, even though I was getting my gigs back and everything, but it wasn't on that same like level as like, before COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a rough period for me then.
So it wasn't anything like personal. It just for some reason that lyric hit you.
Yeah.
I think music tends to do that to a lot of people.
Right.
So, even last week at a gig, I was doing this private event, and I always take song requests, and someone asked for Hallelujah, and this grown man in his 40s just started proper bawling, and
Right.
it was a small intimate affair. It was a farewell party for someone, and half of them were crying at different points in the night.
Right.
So I think music tends to bring out that emotion, which is always
Yeah, that's
always one of the reasons why I love
Yeah.
music. It's
You guys
Same.
ever do this shit where maybe when you were younger, I don't know whether you guys still do it now, but you kind of just want to feel shit, so you play like the saddest songs and make yourself cry. You ever do shit like that?
No,
No.
not really.
No, sorry.
Not
I'm
really.
weird lah. I'm weird. Again,
No,
I'm the weird fella lah.
unless you are already upset and like a song that you listen to like
No.
kind of triggers that emotion, then yeah, fine. But I wouldn't like deliberately listen to a song
Like I'm
just
having
to
a
make
great
myself
day.
cry. Yeah.
I should be sad.
No. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's like something's bothering you, you know, and you just like you want to get it out. So you want to like go all in, you know, listen to like Sam Smith or something like, or like Linkin Park, or what's that fucking sad ass song by Linkin Park? Something with candles, lighting something. One more light, right?
Oh,
One more
yes.
light. Yeah, like that kind of songs. Like then you just can't listen to that shit just to like kind of let yourself feel the emotion. You know what I mean? You ever do that?
Sometimes I think like
Yeah,
if,
yeah,
you,
if-
if you,
yeah.
there's like different like moods that you want different kinds of
Yes.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it'd be
But-
weird if you're like happy, you know, and then like you just deliberately want to cry and then you just put on a sad
Yeah,
song. Then
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no lah, that one no.
Yeah,
There was once you cried at one of our gigs. It wasn't even our gig.
Which one was it?
It was.
my God, I
I
forgot.
came to surprise you at a gig, and then I came up and sang a song with you.
Oh, was it KPO?
Yes.
Yes.
that's the
Oh my
place,
god. Yeah.
'Cause I think like I didn't know, but it was your last night there. is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, you see, like I guess like with music, right? Like I don't know, maybe I'm not sure about you, but like I feel like I'm more in tune with like my emotions whenever like you know music is involved. Like especially when you get to write and you write your own songs and like you know you channel everything out through your music or like through singing a song and then like you know somehow like I don't know like things kind of get
Yeah.
better from there. Like at least for me.
it's like a
yeah.
way to process your
Yes,
emotions as
yeah,
well.
it's an
right?
outlet basically. Yeah.
Right. What the hell do I do to process my emotions? If I'm not a songwriter.
Hey man, you've got what's this Jizz and
G's and Tears.
Jizz and Tears
and,
coming
out.
Every
Yeah, coming out soon.
Yeah, everything, every small
Available
thing.
on Baidu. I think I used to do really that's how I kind of got into content as well. Like, actually, it was a way to express myself, to have a voice and everything like that. I didn't get any views, so I just decided to be a fucking clown instead. But then, to process my emotion, I think I just talk to close friends of mine. You know, the weird thing about emotions, especially when it comes to guys and like guy friends, is that it's very much about like like okay, I'll be honest with you guys, right? It's very difficult.
Emotions are very difficult, especially dealing with someone that is emotional. That is also fucking difficult. That is something that I had to learn as I grew older, of how to deal with it. You know, how to validate them. You know, how to understand what they actually need in that moment.
The
and everything like that.
reassurance.
Yeah,
right?
reassurance.
Yeah.
Like, are they looking for a solution? Because guys immediately like will be like, oh yeah, no lah, very simple, bro. You just basically do this, you basically do that. But that's not most of the time not what you really
Yeah.
want to hear, right?
You
Right?
don't want someone to fix your problems. You just want to be heard.
Yeah, you just want to be heard. And well, what's still an okay thing to say about this? Even though that might sound a bit fruity, it is true. Like it's kind of like everyone has their own shit. I genuinely don't believe that women or have more emotion than guys generally. I just think women don't feel as like I would say they don't feel as held back from expressing those emotions. I think guys feel that way, and obviously people can disagree with me. You can disagree with me, but I think for me it's like I think everyone has their own shit.
Yes,
everyone
yes.
has their own shit to deal with, and it's more of a matter about like, hey yo, just feel your shit, man. Like if you gotta feel something, you gotta cry. You know, you gotta get naked. Just go for it.
Yo, you were like on that role of like, yeah, you know, we're like feeling like the you know sentimental like words, right? And then like you just had to throw in the word naked in there.
What's wrong with that?
Like, come on! Like we were like, yeah,
almost
yeah,
wholesome.
You were almost there. You were so close to the finish line.
Well,
I'm very used to not finishing.
Evidently.
Yeah. very used to.
not finishing. So,
When it comes to crying, especially when it comes to guys crying, any final thoughts to my lovely guest over here?
I think it's really okay. Like, really, it's okay to just let it out. I've had friends who like I think they know me like by now that it's okay to just you know if they want anyone to talk to, I'm always here, right? And
I
if you,
don't know why they will go to you.
Hey, honestly, she quite solid.
I'm a brother, bro.
She damn bro.
In all seriousness, like you know, for especially men, like I really think that
Men.
you know, like no, in this day and age, right, there shouldn't be this stigma anymore that like men are not allowed to cry, or like that they should always like be a man, you know, or like don't be a pussy, or like fuck that shit, man. Like I mean, it's like we are all entitled to our emotions, you know, whether or not it's your partner, whether or not it's your father, you know, whether or not it's just a friend, right? Like if you need to cry, just cry. If
Right,
you want to
right.
let it out, just let it out. You know, there is no right or wrong. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like it's all good.
What about you, City? What about you?
And go for it. Like feel your feels.
Yeah.
Feel your feeling.
It's which is why like when I write, I try to be as sincere as possible. Like
Yes.
sometimes when I write songs, like I end up crying because like it's me channeling my emotions as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fit in here. If anyone's been that affected or that impacted by the Liquid Courage show, do let me know. I'll be very surprised because I don't think my show.
You'll be surprised. Yeah,
you'll be
surprised.
you actually be surprised because like like what it doesn't matter what type of content creator you are or what type of musician you are,
Feed
you
on
definitely
OnlyFans.
have like your own audience, and you know, you never know, like maybe someone who's watching this right now is feeling crappy because he can't cry. Or like
Cry.
he's
Oh, okay.
cry, like he's not allowed to cry, or like he feel like, you know, fuck, like, you know, like everyone expects me to be the man, and after watching this, you know, he's like, hey yo bro, like thanks for having this podcast.
And it's
yeah.
not even like about having like these huge numbers
Yeah.
on being able to reach them people. Like what if this reaches that one friend who Marcus bullied in school and he makes him feel better? Like
Yeah.
isn't that enough?
Well, the thing is, like, we're a very humble show in this whole scene. But I think what's the best feeling ever was like getting recognized by random people saying like, "Hey man, like, hey dude, you're the guy." It's like, "Hey dude, funny shit." And it's like, first off, I'm very awkward lah, because it's something that I'm really not used to. I love meeting people, but it's a complete stranger coming up to me, so it is quite uncomfortable. But it's like at the same time, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that person like is at home, you know. And watching my shit, or like listening to the shit, or like laughing at it and sharing with his friends, like that is a real human being with his own experiences, her own experiences, and yeah. So if you're out
There, bro, let me talk to you real quick, lah, bro. Get the dick out of your hand, right? Get your dick out of your hand, clean up, and just let it out, bro. Just cry.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Liquid Courage Show, the world's number one podcast filmed in an actual bar, and today
In the lovely Prison Club and Gastro Bar. Do check them out. Thank you, Prison, for obviously providing us amazing food and drinks. If you're on Spotify, be sure to follow us and rate us 5 stars. You know, if you're having sex and or driving, you shouldn't be watching this live. You know, just listen. You know, I think it's technically illegal. And also be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below the last time you cried. I want to hear it, and I promise you I will only laugh behind closed doors. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the Liquid Courage Show. At Liquid Courage Show for more content from us, behind the scenes, and just funny stuff lah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for my 2 guests over here. And cheers. I have no more drinks anymore. Yeah,
cry it out, bro. Cry.
cry,
Cry.
now,
Cry.
Fucking cry, bro.
cry,
Fucking
cry,
do it.
cry,
Do it.
cry.
It wasn't for you, dude. Can you not take away their fucking moment right now?
I'm a dude, man. What the fuck you talking
No,
about,
I'm
bro?
trying to get them to cry, bro. Like, don't. Amazing. Let's cut. That's amazing. That was the most perfect response.